Hello, my name is Jesse. This is the Auditorium. I react to video game music for the first time as a musician myself, and today is the return of Zone of the Enders. I think I've only heard it once before, and I don't remember much about it. It was a while ago. We're listening to, I think, the same song twice. Factory, Vivid Transparency from Game Music Central. And then this one just says Soda Fujimori Vivid Transparency Remix from Radio Allergy, requested by Darton. Thank you so much. Oh, Konami. Okay. Actually, that kind of makes sense, because this right here looks like Metal Gear Solid art in the background. Okay. I don't remember what this sounds like. I heard Zone of the Enders a long time ago. But, let's go. Vivid Transparency Factory. Oh my gosh, Psytrance? Sounds like Namco. A certain Namco fighting game. You have Iron Fists and Electrics. Oh my gosh. Are we moving right here? Are we at light speed? Are we racing? Ooh, I love the like aquatic synth. Let's look up Zone of the Enders. They don't make music like this anymore, huh? I mean, they do, but I'm waiting for it to become like popular again. I have it pulled up. Oh, I just realized it's acronymed. I wonder if that's relevant, like maybe there's a character named Zoe or something. It so reminds me of like Tekken 5 or 6. That was like such a... Man, music like that always ended like that. I always think of, what was it? Sandstorm, Darude, like the most famous EDM song of all time. It also ends like that. It's like they know they just dropped a bomb and, you know, go enjoy your day. I'm going to jump right into the next one just because I want to keep it fresh. But, okay. Very quick. Psytrance. Vivid Transparency Remix. Okay. Let's go. Kind of remind me of a racing game I did here called Red Out. It was like blazing fast. But it looks like this is kind of more mech related. And I see like a planetary thing on the bottom. Ooh, this one sounds more full. Oh, you know what this is reminding me of? Armored Core. Isn't that also Namco? No, that's FromSoft. What am I thinking? Oh, this one sounds better. It sounds way livelier. Like, if you have good headphones, this is like... just hitting every nook and cranny in my brain. I'm gonna read about Zone of the Enders. Hideo Kojima. What? I'll just read it later. Hideo Kojima. What is this, the fourth game I've heard from him? I think Snatcher was him. MGS. Death Stranding recently. Oh my gosh. composed this? Dp.Honda? This has so many developers. Konami, Sunrise, High Voltage, Hexadrive, Cygames. What the heck? Oh, that sounds so good. It sounds like a racing game, I'm not gonna lie. It sounds very like Millennium, late 90s, 2000s. When was this made? 2001? Yep, 2001. It sounds really modern though. Like the production is really good. Now. Ooh, a little breakdown? Cool. There's so many things happening. And then you have this dreamy synth in the background. Let me see which song I did before. Oh, I checked it out 2 times before. Anubis. And I checked out Zone of the Enders 2. Whew. Felt like getting off a roller coaster. So I've heard this game 2 times prior. It's now... So this is now the 3rd apartment that I've heard it in. Because I'm seeing my thumbnails and I was like, that's my other apartment, that's my other one. So I started with Anubis, Impossible. And then I heard Zone of the Enders 2 a year ago. Ballroom Battleship, Beyond the Bounds. I have sunglasses in that thumbnail, so... I guess I liked it. Don't know what the sound is like. So this is the 3rd time. Oh, I have the thing pulled up here. So Hideo Kojima, huh? He's a character. Let's see. Yeah, I think this is kind of relevant because I just heard Death Stranding not too long ago, maybe like just a couple weeks. And I think I remember asking, I'm like, have I heard like many Hideo games? And I think it's Death Stranding, Metal Gear Solid. Does Metal Gear Rising count? Yeah, I guess, sure. This is kind of like that. I wonder if this game inspired MGR. Not that the music is similar, but it's like kind of similar energy. But the whole like mech thing. Wait, okay, so hold on. So Metal Gear Solid. Let's just say Revengeance. I mean, he created the characters. Snatcher? I might be confusing Snatcher with another one. What game am I thinking of? Either way, and then Zone of the Enders 4. I've heard, to my knowledge, I've heard 4 games from Hideo Kojima. You know, I could just click his name and see what games he's done. Let me do that actually. So my question is, what is this remix for? To me, honestly, it was actually like way better. It sounded like a complete version of the first one. Like it didn't sound like they took anything away from the original. It sounded like the original enhanced. Audio, everything. This to me sounded like more of like an album. Like, was this an album? Doesn't say. Yeah, this sounds like more of like a, I don't know. Like you could just buy this physically. Okay, just because I'm curious. What games I've heard from him? I've heard Snatcher. Police Knots, that's what it was. I knew I was forgetting something. Yeah, that's the one with the dun 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 da da dun. So I've heard 5 games. Anyways, that to me just screamed like arcade culture, you know, which is really funny because I just heard a song from Ikaruga, I think. It was like right before this video, like 2 videos before this. And that one had like this huge arcade sound, but it sounded older. It was a shoot 'em up. This, I didn't even see the plot of this game. This one, it just sounded to me like very, like walking through an arcade and just like, you know how like when you pass by a cabinet, you'll hear all their sounds for like 2 seconds, and then as soon as you walk past it, you move on to the next one. I feel like I would hear just to kind of like get your attention. So Zone of the Enders focuses around combat in space with mecha called Orbital Flames. Well, that's badass. Space combat? Wait, like a fighting game or like an action adventure? PS2. In 2012, the 2 games were re-released in HD for the PS3. Zone of the Enders HD. So there's 2 games. Oh wait, there's a Game Boy Advance game. Okay. Third-person shooter, tactical role-playing. Why does it have so many developers? Oh, probably all the Game Boy and the... Okay. I don't see a composer. And maybe this had an enemy? Man, there's a lot to this. I feel like there's always a rabbit hole with anything Hideo works on. That was great. Honestly, all I can really say about something like this is the musical prowess. I think this is up there. I'm not even joking. This is up there probably like in the top 20 of like production value that I've had on the channel. The second one. Production value isn't really like a you know, something I like rank in my head, but it's something that stands out if it's there. And I don't know what else is not top 20. I can't think at the moment. Actually, yeah, there's one. There's Viscera Fest. The first video I did for it. Something Glass. I think. Yeah, the Viscera Fest. That one sounded incredible. Like, you know, obviously it helps because but it also depends on like the uploader themselves, the compression of YouTube, all that. So what I'm saying is if it sounds good like this, imagine in-game or its source, you know, wherever it comes from. That sounded really, really good. And as someone who is a huge fan of like Tekken 5 and 6's soundtrack, which is really heavy into this stuff, that was really, really awesome. What was the song I heard not too long ago? It was from Armored Core, Fires of Rubicon. But either way, all I'm saying, this is kind of like funny timing, but I've never been into mechs or anything like that. It's just, not that I have anything against it, I just didn't grow up with it. But some of the coolest stuff I've experienced in the past year have had mechs all over it. That Armored Core song, Xenoblade, Tetsuya Takahashi loves his mechs. There's something else I'm forgetting right now. Oh my gosh, what is it? There's something else. But maybe I've just been missing out on the whole mech stuff. Oh, the last game I was talking about, Ikaruga. Also mechs. So maybe I'm just late to the mech game. But really cool. I need to know what's up with this remix. Well, I'm sure it's official, but like, is it in the game or do you have to buy it outside? And actually, what's going on here? What is Vivid Transparency? And who's the composer? I really enjoyed it. I really think that sounded fantastic in my ears. If you have a good sound system or something, I would love to hear this in a car, actually. which is probably dangerous. Yeah, let me know what's going on. And thank you very much, Dorian, for also being around this long. I saw that, and that's crazy. Time flies. But thank you. Thank you to everyone else you see on screen. I couldn't be here without them. I'll see you guys later. My name is Jesse in the auditorium.